Good morning. It's May the 25th, 2016. We're going to start the day with a 5-year auction coming at 1 Eastern. That tends to support the market, and if we just take a look at this structurally, you can see that we got buyers in the 8 to 12 area. So buy 1, 8 to 12. Maybe a 13. Buy 2, 1 to 5. Now the E-mini is pointed higher. Won't break the market, might dampen the rally. Resistance starts at 17, so 17 to 21 is sell 1. 23, 27 is sell 2. The yuan is down. Crude is up. Therefore, the E-mini is up. Equities around the globe rallied following yesterday's 217-point rally in the Dow. The United States, as far as equities and treasuries and financials go, is the dog. The rest of the world is the tail, and to follow through buying around the world except in China. Chinese market was off a little bit. The yuan was down. Don't have a lot of news today. Trade balance minus 60B. No one will pay any attention to it. FHFA, housing price index, forecast 0.5%. They do a pretty good job of guessing where it's going to be, so my guess is it'll probably come in at 0.5%. Services flash PMI 52.1. And crude inventories minus 1.7, which would be supportive. We've been talking about it for a week plus now, that crude's going to $50. Don't see any reason for it not to at least get stops above 50. So I think today's focus is going to be the direction of the E-mini, which will be influenced by crude inventories today and perhaps services PMI, given the lack of other news. So trading range with an up bias given the 5-year auction sometime today, not necessarily off the opening. Think that support at 8 to 12 probably is going to hold. Okay, looking at the 30-year, 4 to 8 is number 1, 11 to 15 sell 1, 19 to 23 sell 2. On the buy side, definitely 16 to 20. So 9 to 13 may have to pay up. I don't know, we're at 30 right now. Let's make 20 to 24. One, 17 to 13 buy 1, 5 to 9 buy 2. Look for a trading range with an upward bias today. First move probably is going to be lower, given the strength in the E-mini. Okay, gold is continuing its move down. And we've got the bottom of value at 15 to 17, and here we are at 23. So 15 to 20 will be our buy zone, 25 to 30 will be our sell zone. Short side is more attractive. Why is gold selling? Because the Fed is going to raise interest rates, and you can get money on your money. They might raise them again this year. Sell gold. So 21 to 19, buy one. 14 to 16, buy two. On the sell side, pretty clean break at 25.26. London's high is so 25.27. Sell one. 29.31. Sell two. I think the retail account is out there buying. There was a Northwest metals dealer in Northwestern, I think in Seattle. Ponzi scheme. Looks like going to be $50 million in losses. Terrible if you're one of those that lose, but absorbable. And these type of firms, you either bet against the market, you promise to deliver gold at a price that you can't fulfill, or you outright swindle their money, and it's just yet to be seen what they did. But because gold is such an easy sell these days to retail accounts, that type of activity, unfortunately, is to be expected. Okay, the euro, 40 to 50 is support. So first buy, going to make 25 to 35, maybe a little bit lower. Low might be in. Might have to pay 42s, 43s to get in, but the short side looks more attractive to me. Then 111 even. Buy two. On the sell side, 65 to 75, sell one. Then 90 to the buck, sell two. Okay, crude oil. I've been through this before where everything really looks bearish, and then all of a sudden the inventories start to draw everywhere and start their way down. Part of that factor is just the price of crude oil and gasoline these days. It is encouraging demand. So we have the EIA report today. They're looking for a draw of 1.7 million. The APIs drew 5.1. Get a draw in products. It'll help sustain the rally. So again, I think the market is going to make 50 bucks. I don't know when. Fairly confident with that. Yes, so 48.75 to the buck, buy one. 49.25, 49.50, sell one. 75 to the buck, sell two. And then the second buy will be 25 to 50. Crude's strong, and our call to 50 bucks based on no more than the fact that it's a magnet and everybody knows that people are short. The squeeze is on. Stops above 50. Market will not be satisfied till they make a shot at 50. It's just everybody's lined up that way. The market's going that way. Nobody's fighting the tape. And markets tend to operate that way, like 2100 in the E-mini. Top of the trading range. So down to the E-mini. If crude continues to trade higher today, I believe the E-mini will also. If we look at just a little bit broader, you can see that next rejection level is in that 90 area. Then excess is above 21. So Here we are at 82.75. We talked earlier about getting to 85.87. If we took out 77, 78, which was our next stop, and that's exactly what happened overnight. Made it to 85.50. They got stops there. Everything is pointed higher. No reason not to think the market is going higher. Going to at least retest the 85.87. So, got a high volume number at 86.50. So sell failure to take out 85.87. Next stop is 90. So 90, 89 to, let's just make it 90 to 95, sell 2. Pretty close to 2100. On the buy side, 78 to 80. Let them get stops below 80, buy 1. 76, 74, buy 2. Crude oil will be the market's focus. Trade balance minus 60, that's usually where it is. FHFA plus 0.5%. They'll make that number. Might even come in higher. It is a agency-based statistic. They can't make their bosses look bad. Services PMI 52.1. Crude oil minus 1.7 million barrels. Last night's API showed a minus 5.1. And to me, the focus will be the price of crude. Okay, it's going to take a bit to get everything up and posted. I'm going to get busy on that. Be with you as soon as I can. In a few.